It'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. They begin the drive with Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And Stroud now to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
On the set. Hey, check that. Street. 19 Tiger.
Stroud off the play fake. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hold on. Receive.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Texans 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try to complete a pass. It's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Texans at 500 at 6-6, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Shoves him aside, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Texans! Israel Abanikanda, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to move back in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action. It's gone. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. Now, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Room to maneuver at the 35. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And they'll run for it with Evans. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
I think that's a good example of why they've been successful this year. They're fearless on any down.
And it's interesting that this year I asked an NFL head coach about being fearless and going for it on 4th down. And he said, people have to understand, there's fearless and there's reckless. I try not to be reckless when I make a decision to go for it on
touchdown Rams. Zach Evans from 10 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that makes it 14-10.
It's the score, Rams 14, Texans 10.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Stroud on third down now. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 73 yards. And the Texans have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 17-14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 17.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
18, 5 years.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's Stroud. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring them back within a point.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit.
They're finishing that one off with 3.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be taken at the 13.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
19 tight, big Lions. Check, hurt, ready.
Stroud.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8. Now Stroud.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Go.
Here's Goff. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Evans running behind center. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Goff now looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
We're good. Hey, 76. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Hey, let's go. Brown.
Now Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8.
Rams 28, Texans 20.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Hawk 70.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On second down, it's Abanikanda.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
18 ready, 18 ready.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. And just shedding him off there. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably with the way they... And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Will Anderson
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Well, he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 for 66.
To throw on 2nd down is Goff. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Goff on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hey, lift! 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 Hey, kill! What's up?
Here's Goff. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now it's Goff.
That is caught.
Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 2 catches catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Texans 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. So they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Evans gets it again on second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having to run.
And this is caught at the 20. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Hey, check that. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. And Stroud now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They struggle to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
2nd and 10, Goff again. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19.
2 for 1.
To throw is Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
On the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Value 3.
Here we go with Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, it's Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Goff. And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
17.
Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football.
Let's go now.
So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
60 vices, 60 Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
DC.
Throwing now, Goff. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Rams are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. But the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner.